In this video, I'm going to talk about at least two of the animation communities and organizations, or whatever you call them. At least two of them, the ones I'm more familiar with, the ones I'm more involved with. The animation communities and organizations that have helped me a lot in my content creator journey on YouTube as an animator, claymation, stop motion animation, particularly speaking. How it's helped me with that. Even as relevant or irrelevant that would be at that point, but how they've helped me and what I've done about them, and that's about it for now. And I'll try to end this video a little short if I can, but if not, I'll just elaborate more if I need with the time I have. I'm sure you guys will enjoy this anyway. So, first up, we got John Dennis Haas, and he is a Spongella course animator who has worked at Lucasfilms and currently right now Warner Brothers. He switched jobs recently in this year after 20 years of working at. I don't know if it was Lucasfilms or LucasArts, whatever the heck you call it. It was some kind of like visual effects design job at like Star Wars or whatever, and other like studios. And then he went to Warner Brothers, WB, for animation as well. And he was also a college professor throughout the whole time, and much of the time. He was a college professor. He had Spongella courses for his animation course thing for 3D animation, like using like Maya or whatever, Maya software. And he was also able to, along with his students, host a animation contest biannually, twice a year, called 100 Frames, where if you did an animation in a week deadline and you sent it to the contest, you would potentially win prizes, or you would at least be showcased in his channel for the contest entries. And usually, most likely, you would either win $100 for being the first prize winner, or in later contests, you would eventually choose a way to double the prizes amounts, or even give you free course material, or like course subscriptions, like course subscriptions, like what he offers for Spongella, which usually for him he offers $500 for 16 critiques, and so he would give you the critiques for like 3 to 4 of the critiques for free if you won the $100 value contest entry, whatever, being in first place. So you could either get $100 straight up, or something from Amazon from the buy for you, or $100 worth of critiques of his value, which would be 3 critiques or whatever, out of the 16 that you pay for $500 otherwise. In the meantime, if you were willing to do that, some of us probably wouldn't. But honestly, and he eventually started offering the ones from the I forget what it was called. Was it the Agora Community? Like not Agors, and that's a different thing. But the Agora Community was offering critiques as well, and he eventually collaborated with them to offer double critiques or double $100 prizes, and you can intermix those prizes however you wanted to. $100 from one, critiques from another, or $100 from them and critiques from the other, and that was fun. And I was participating in at least 2 of those contests. He helped from about 2017 to recent years. He's been hosting contests biannually, and then his students would pick the votes for like whatever they agreed would be a topic at a time, and sometimes there would be 2 topics at a time for each contest to pick from. And then you had the week, so like the week that the day of the week that he announces the contest, there's a week until the next week where he announces the topic, and the week after that is your deadline. And then a few weeks after that, a couple weeks, he announces the entries that made it through, and the weeks after that he announces the finalists and the final winner, who gets most of the contest entries. And sometimes there was even more than one prize entry winner, I think, at another contest. But yeah, and granted, this guy is a very fantastic animator and visual effects designer and experienced person in the animation industry. Like his experience in 3D animation is spectacular. Like what he shows people he shows a lot of this content for free on his channel. If he's allowed to, at least, but like about how he helps people do their acting analysis and other insightful things about the film industry and animation. And he even uses filmography to show you how to animate. And that's a very interesting way to do it. Like acting analysis he can do with filmography for animation. He can show you from a movie of live action what it's like to animate something and how to properly convert those things and convey them in animation. And that's a very insightful way to approach that. But he's done it with certain movies, like there were certain movies I've seen recent that he that actually managed to showcase for he showcases some of the popular movies sometimes with that in mind. But yeah, John Dennis Haas, JD, this guy, he's been making moves in the industry lately. He shows demo reels and jobs in the industry and market. And yeah, that's 100 frames contest. If he still does that later, I'm not sure how that works for later, because he said he was gonna do the next contest earlier in October, but it's already November, so maybe he's just gonna do it in December, or he may have unfortunately discontinued it. Don't take my word for it. Just look into it yourself and see if he has a contest by December. Because if he doesn't, it might be because he switched jobs or other things happening in his career life. But you know, it would be a shame if he stopped 100 frames too soon. But in my opinion, that wouldn't be too soon after 2017 at least. But because I was only starting the contest since like Christmas 2019 and summer 2021, and I missed the last couple in between, but I was for other reasons. But yeah. John Desas. Second up, we've got Animator Guild, and this is a community run by none other than Howard Wimhurst, who has done at least 2 or more annual contests of what, because usually his courses involve like 2D animation, and what he teaches and what he advocates for. He's experienced in 2D animation compared to JD's 3D animation from Maya or whatever. I don't mean to say that with attitude, but Howard Wimhurst teaches a lot of 2D animation in the traditional sense of fantasy or any environment, but 2D animation in particular. He's able to teach that pretty well. With certain softwares, like his prizes for some contests he does are like tablets for drawing 2D art and animation, and he has a full-fledged courses from the Anime Guild community that you have to pay for, but you get a luxurious amount, like with JD's stuff, but like you get a luxurious amount of animation material to study from if you pay for it, and you get it perpetually afterwards after you pay for it. But when Howard Wimhurst did the contest, both his monthly contests on the Discord server and his annual short film contests, which though that particular has been discontinued for a while, but some other people are arranging other contests. I think Keyframe Clips is doing another one alternatively for Howard at the moment, so that's good. But Howard used to have 2 or more of these annual contests every year, where hundreds of people, I mean literally hundreds of people would enter these contests, and a few dozen would make it in. And each year they'd have the entries and the finalists. And the finalists would be like 3 places. So the main spot would get a jacket from Animator Guild and other real cool stuff. And the other entries would get other related prizes. And it was pretty fun. I was only there to watch 1 or 2 of them in the past, but I was able to participate in the second one, but I didn't actually enter the contest at all. So I was in the mood of seeing how I would fare if I actually entered, but I didn't actually enter it. So I didn't even prepare for it. I just wondered if I would do it, but I entered the contest, but I didn't really do anything about that. So yeah, maybe next time if it's available, I'll work whatever Keyframes Clips has in this annual contest. But yeah, and the monthly contest on Anime Guild is still ongoing, so thank gosh. But Howard's fantastic. He's been going through some hardship lately because his channel got hacked at one point, but he retrieved it back over time with YouTube's help, and that was nice. But specifically, this is just a guy who if he lost all his videos, that would suck. But he got them all back, so thank gosh. But Howard Wimhurst, Anime Guild, he has his own separate channel for Anime Guild, and then Howard Wimhurst is what he has for the tutorials and clips for 2D animation. If you're in the Discord, you already know there's enough number of people in there in the VC sometimes in the chat, and just generally just having a good time showcasing the animations and their progress, even outside contests. And it's really nice. But with Anime Guild, you do have to pay up front like a $200 value for the courses that he offers in the main lingo of his 2D animation courses, but that you get a huge value out of that. You get a lot of hours of tutorials for like 2D animation, and even if it's not 2D animation you're looking forward to, you can still learn from those techniques. And so and he offers other things as like merch, I guess, and all like it's pretty nice. So yeah. Anime Guild has a Discord that he'll link in his videos, and you can get to the Discord from there. And John Des Haas will link his Spongella courses in some of his videos. 16 critiques for $500. You can time whenever you get those critiques, every week or every other month. And you can also choose whether they're private or public on his channel. And you can email him for other details as well. So those are a couple of the animation communities and organizations I'm involved with. And that should be about it for now, guys. I accept you, Tony. Remember that there's nothing more beautiful than desperation, and there's nothing more devastating than pretending not to care. Stay safe in the pandemic, everyone. And hopefully I make a thumbnail for this video, because I was only making this video for this clip first, but I didn't want to make a thumbnail, so I could just put the Anime Guild logo and the Spongella course logo in here, but as a picture, but in between. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm not procrastinating too much on the claymation ideas. I just want to make sure I'm ready to do them. I'll grit my teeth and maybe make them as soon as I can. But otherwise, I should be okay for now. I'll update you guys in another video if I can, or make other videos for claymation as well. So yeah, bye guys.